Hello, light gun maniacs. Apologies, first of all. I was supposed to get this build out yesterday, get it uploaded. It's going to be over 120 gigs because you'll see what games I've actually got installed here for the Fanchise build. So let's get it started off. We've got Virtual Cop here. We've got 1, 2, which is the arcade versions. We've got the 1 and 2 there, which is the PlayStation 2, gives it a pretty remake. And we've got the Virtual Cop 3 for the Xbox. So I'll quickly just double click on that. Okay, so we got the home at the top where it says press home button. It's got borders on all the games. Within MAME, you can have it full screen like I like to, or you can have the Syndrome border for lava.
Simple mission.
Bang that down a bit, you can't hear a word I'm saying, I'm guessing. Shoot these bombs, so let's get on to the next one.
Operation.
Right, about to say that was piss poor. It was piss poor. Right, Time Crisis Arcade. The PS1 is Time Crisis Project Titan. For the PS2, we've got Time Crisis 2 and Time Crisis 3. In between that, we've got the Gunvari Collection, which is Time Crisis 1 again, but looking all pretty because it's on the PS2. Also, we've got all 3 point blanks, so you can pretty much play all the point blanks and the best Time Crisis game all in one go. Time Crisis 4 PS3 and Time Crisis 5 for Techno Pirate. Again, this is why the file size of the build is big. So it's probably the hardest one to get emulated and just plug and play. So I'll show you that working. Probably not the best thing to do in the world. With this one not escaping right all the time, but hey, nothing you can actually do about that one.
Action!
Again, this is to my aim.
Can you hear me?
Sorted it to my aim.
Regarding your
I can
involvement.
teach you how to do it your
There are
aim.
the terrorists involved in this incident. Return fire.
This freezing, it's on a slow hard drive at the moment because I have got so many games I want to put in. I'm going from this to that. This game also runs at 30 frames. The reason why, if it runs at 50 or anything else, you press the trigger once and 3 bullets come out.
Captain Rush from the U.S. military is heading in your
So
direction
you want
as
to
we
actually
speak.
play the game, not just so make it look pretty. Okay. Yeah, what did I say about the escape button? Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. Okay, we've got Point Blank. 1 and 2 arcade, 1, 2, 3 PlayStation. We all know PlayStation 1 works. Okay, that's just normal. Get it on a big hard drive, a faster hard drive later will be okay. This is House of the Dead PC. It's got all the bells and whistle options, etc. This is the modded House of the Dead PC. So it's the arcade edition. And what this will do is basically put all the missing graphics. No options or anything. You press start, you straight into the game. House of the Dead Arcade, House of the Dead PC, House of the Dead 4, Techno Pirate, House of the Dead PC, House of the Dead Remake, House of the Dead Scarlet Dawn. Yeah, so again, this is why it's going to be over 100 gig to download this, but this is just a start. You'll see at the end what I mean. So we'll load up House of the Dead 4. Didn't get no love to Point Blank there, did I? Love Point Blank, the original one. The original Point Blank and Time Crisis, the amount of hours I put into those two games. Yeah, my gun for IR is actually a Japanese black G-Con, and then I use a PlayStation 3 navigation controller mapped to all the rest of the buttons. I'll have to put a tutorial on that as well. Oh god, they can take a while, these Techno Pirate games. Okay. This is one I have set up. Some of them I'm not even set up because it's not worth it unless you're Integral Retro's drive, which will work with any gun
These are all the
because
weapons.
everything's already been mapped. Okay, that's them done. You saw that working. Okay, I put these in as well. Arcade Classic Carnival. Put that in because I wanted to put an emulator in that just plays that game. Just put it in the pack, get rid of it. Then we got Sega Naomi, Sega Model 2, Sega Model 3. So we've got House of the Dead Arcade again version there. In fact, I should actually put that in the playlist, shouldn't I? Add to playlist, House of the Dead. So that's the main arcade version. Keep going down. Maze Kings, Ninja Assault, Ocean Hunter, Star Wars Trilogy, Sports Shooting USA. Another game that can go in there. I'm not doing that now. I'll do that another day. I don't need to see everything. Okay, Supermodel, Star Wars. So you see it's not inverted. Function key and home again. Put your border on. But I won't because no reason to, because I got the best gun ever created. 55555. Ooh. Just bring that volume up now.
Stand by. The Death Star approaching.
Smart gas boils in attack position. Accelerate to attack speed.
Look at that. Just looks beautiful, doesn't it? Yeah, it's not a light gun game. I've seen them use the Star Wars yoke to play Mario Kart. Mario Kart's not a yoke game, is it? So there you go. That's that. I got 2,000 consoles, Deadstone Pirates, Silent Scope Complete, Time Crisis, they all run. And just a little funky one, 1970s console, Atari 2600. So altogether there, I think you got like 50 odd games. So that's your mini build, mini franchise build. So that's what you'll be getting. I use Mega Upload because basically I can go upload and it'll go and I can just forget about it. I don't have to split it up into 5 gig parts, etc. So it's easier for me and it'll be easier for you. Yeah, cost you a £5, but you get what you pay for at the end of the day. I don't use MediaFire. I want my files to be protected, and MediaFire security is just ridiculous. So I don't even trust downloading anything from there. Okay, so the reason I've been taking over, well, it's going to take another week. So this time next week, this build will be ready. Give it a better name than the Ultimate Light Gun Warrior build. I don't know, it doesn't sound too bad. But anyway, we got View. And now I'll show you. 380 games! The reason it's going to take another week is I've got basically another 4 main games that are playable, not the Vice City and all that stuff. That's way off. I tried that at work on a Fred Ripper processor. Threads and cores are 64 and 8. Oh, yeah, stupid. And it still wouldn't play. Also got some more Techno Pirate games to load up, a couple of PCs. And then when I look at BlueStacks, some older arcades, a couple of Dolphin games that I'd like to add as well. Yeah, and I'm still going to rip OMG a new arsehole at some point, so don't worry about that. That is happening. Yeah, nothing nasty, nothing else, just it's all about the truth, nothing but the truth. So anyway, that were a bit of negative there. What I want to do is basically just give a shout out to all the people that I wanted to, Right, it's all live, innit? Remember this, guys. So just remember, you know what I mean? Right. So One Eye Jiu-Jitsu, man, forgive me the patron. We got a bloke called MBM, who's a nice guy that got kicked off some forum that I did. That's the story in the OMG thing. He's got this Freddy build game, and it's just amazing. So I'm going to share that with you on my next video, hopefully. DE from Facebook jumped out to me just randomly and sent me some scripts for Time Crisis for save states. I don't really use them, but then that's like, what else can you send me? And he sent me those Atari games. Well, then we've got Arnie Arnold Schwarzenegger on Facebook as well. Mad Englishman. He's up and down like a yo in his job. I think he'll understand what I'm talking about. Nicest guy I've met. Okay, what else we got? Obviously, JB for making the best gun ever. RPEC Electronics. He was sorted out my Techno Parrot issues. Obviously, Integrum Retro for his skill set. I've asked him if I can do a review on his video, and basically whatever games that Total I get will be the same games Total he gets, not to worry. If you just want to buy one, plug it in and get ready to rock and roll. I don't know what else have we got. I don't want to miss anybody out now, do we? Oh, and the Duke. Basically, the Duke who basically sorted it. He just, yeah. He can build me an house, but he can't turn on a computer. So this is why I've made this build as easy as humanly possible. Anyone can do it. It's just drag and drop. You unzip one time and one time only, and then the instructions within the file, which tells you exactly where to put everything. So basically, I've done this to see how many games I can get. It's going to be a way over 400 to sort it out with Duke. All the people I've just mentioned, I'll literally just not just give them a link. I'm going to clone my drive and I'm going to send it to them. Set up for either Sinden or Gunfire, because English saying you get more flies with honey than you do vinegar. Obviously, OMG don't understand that, but hey ho. Those guys are nice to me, I'm nice to them. You can't really go wrong, can you? Don't want to stop on anyone's toes. Like I say, Intrigun Retro. You can get his gun build, raid plug and play with all guns. Then we got Arpeg Electronics, Mr. Raymond. You can get his gun drives. That's all sorted for Gunfire, so there's no messing around. That can be plug and play. You just set up and it's player 1, player 2. Sinden's a nightmare. Blue, red, black, MAME and everything else. But yeah, so I'm not here to step on anyone's toes. Just getting everything going, and you can get exactly what I've got. Right. This sends me bonkers. Like, subscribe, and all that goodness, yeah? Yeah, and buy me a coffee. Get a bit extra. I'm not going to mess around. You get this build, you buy me a coffee, I'll look after you. Right, take care, God bless. 300. Oh, whoa, Lee. Because you got no friends, you don't have to talk to yourself all the time. Whoa. Basically, sorry, next Sunday at this time, you will have a build that's over 400 games. Okay, take care, God bless, look after yourself, have an amazing night, day, wherever you are in the world, and have a great week at work. Bye, guys.